Sicilian Defense controls the d4 square with c pawn.
Yeah, this is a Sicilian Defense, and I wish I could win.
Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4.
Okay.
d6 opens up the light-squared bishop and prevents white from pushing the pawn to e5 after black eventually plays knight f6.
Absolutely. I agree that d6 is important in Sicilian Defense.
d4 offers to trade the d pawn with the c pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces.
Or capture.
C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn. This is a book move, trusted by generations of players. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center.
Yeah, I trusted the e6 because it's the foundation of Sicilian Defense.
This offers a trade to your opponent.
Yeah, bringing out the knight is crucial.
Now you have to isolate them. You recapture. Their queen moves into the game.
I think this is an early move of the queen, which I don't agree.
You overlooked an opportunity to prepare a bishop for development.
I guess so, but I want to capture the diagonal. Anyways.
They are threatening to tactically win a rook. You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a rook.
That bishop is so strong.
They slipped up a bit here. Not the worst move, but definitely not the best. This lets your bishop step into the game.
He's much prepared because he castled earlier, and I blocked by playing e6.
Their rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense.
That's crucial. Bishop e3.
You develop a bishop, which means they bring their final piece into the game, fully mobilizing their position.
I like the rook ad1.
Castling on the same side as your opponent and preparing for the middle game. They are right on target.
I thought this is something I will lose a piece, but
no surprise
it can
you had
be
to move
blocked.
your knight to safety. They did not find the right idea. You recaptured the piece. They exchanged it. You are
So I
threatening to win a
managed to
bishop through a 4.
overcome the exchanges there.
This move puts their bishop on a safer square. Connected rooks can be very useful. This move left their pawn hanging.
I
You
attack that
captured a free
pawn.
pawn. Their king steps. You move your bishop. You overlooked an opportunity to win a pawn by eventually kicking a key defender.
Yeah, I wish it was pushed earlier. I regret that.
They stopped your attack by interposing a piece. You missed a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
I'm aiming for capturing the c2 pawn.
You get a chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You missed an opportunity to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
Yes, that could be a good, but there's a check on d5.
They had a better way to move the queen to safety. This adds protection to your threatened pawn.
I saw that coming, so my queen c7 is looking at that h7 square.
They've made a mistake, and their pawn is now lost. You missed an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. This move gives you the opportunity to win their pawn. You overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. They found a way to win material.
I was actually thinking whether to sacrifice my queen here, but yeah, I think exchanging the queen by rook and bishop would be great.
That was a brilliant sacrifice. Taking your vulnerable. A clear recap. This blocks the check from the queen. They overlooked an opportunity. You missed an opportunity to move a rook to safety.
I think I would just want to ask to attack the b2 square.
They overlooked an
pawn.
opportunity to pin a bishop to the king. You get a chance. You missed an opportunity. You're now able to win it. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. They've made a mistake, and their pawn is now lost. This is the way to win a pawn. They moved it. You captured that free pawn.
It's a pawn.
Their move is losing material.
I think white
Missed
is
an opportunity to win material through
losing here
attack.
because of the positional play of the black.
They played the strongest move. This move, your rook is pinned to the king, unable to move freely. You allowed the opponent to take an open file with a rook.
The idea behind that is for me to go to g4 for a check.
They are threatening to win material. You had a chance. They moved their king. Good job. That's what I would have played too.
I want to sacrifice that pawn
This is a fair trade.
for
Logical capture.
the rook to be connected.
Precise move from your. This is the only good move.
I think
You
I
step your
wanted
king.
to establish
They
a
are
draw
right on
here.
You
But-
escaped the check. You are now able to win material through a fork.
Yes.
Nice
Check.
fork. You'll be winning material. They moved their. Your
Check.
bishop has more scope from the square. I like their choice. Nice, definitely the right move. Yes, this is past pawns. There is no stopping you from winning a rook with the right follower. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. They slipped up. You continue the checkmate attack. They played one of the best moves here.
I don't want the king to go near that pawn, near these pawns, so I maintain the rook onto that rank and on file.
You continue the checkmate. You're continuing down, getting closer to the forced checkmate. You overlooked an opportunity to checkmate the king.
Oh yeah, there's a checkmate over here. Young.
And the game
It's
is
a
over.
checkmate. But anyway, he resigned. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. See you next time.